Welcome back. This time I'm going to do a Confederate playthrough.
Cannot stand.
And we're just going to get started. I'm going to use the same options as I did for my Union campaign. I'm going to go for the 3 reconnaissance and the Army Organization. You need
and half
the
free.
reconnaissance comes from
I
here.
rise, Mr. President, for the purpose of announcing to the Senate
Don't like
that I
training
have
much, so I'm going to go for
satisfactory
politics
evidence
and the economy.
that the state of
The
Mississippi,
Confederates.
by a solemn ordinance of her people in convention assembled, has declared her
same.
separation from the
I'm going to
United
use the
States.
advisor. So this is the starting position. As a CSA, I find I like putting in army organization a bit more earlier because you can only use 1 corps Chilo. So at Chilo, I usually have 5 army organization. Let's get started here. So the first mission is to capture this fort, and we have some initial forces to do it. And I have another video of this where I sort of just rush it, but here I'm going to do it more methodically and thoroughly, because the rushing tactic requires that you know all the controls very well, and might not be possible for all players to do this. I'm going to do this a bit differently this time. Base strategy is the same: delay the forces coming from over here and move towards the fort. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just moving up here, and I'm going to flank with the cavalry. Just going to speed it up here. I hope you don't mind just going through the slower bits a bit faster here. So this is just to, I'm going to try rooting out the skirmishers in the woods here with my skirmishers, and then flank them with the cavalry. So I'm going to move up towards them. Just exchange fire. I'm in the woods. I'm pretty much safe 6-1 here. So that's a good position to be in, and see if my cavalry can catch them here. I'm going to keep moving up my brigades here. And can charge here now. Hopefully they don't have time to get a volley off before being charged. Nope. That looks good. I'm just going to move over my skirmishers right away. So this exchange is going just as well as I hoped. So that's pretty lucky. Just trying to take out 1 skirmisher unit at a time. And here's another one. I'm going to try catching it from the back. Don't need to hold off these troops forever, but we need them to not get too close to the fort. Fall back here and charge with the cavalry. Alright, so another skirmisher unit taken care of. And this guy even surrendered. Just going to try withdrawing him off the field. Keep moving towards the fort. Use the cavalry to harass as well. And see, if you keep falling back with the skirmishers here, then they can delay it for quite a while. Managed to fight here, but actually I'm going to move my cavalry up this way. I want to see if I can flank cannons once I'm in range. At this point I'm going to run towards the fort. I want to get there before these brigades do. So this can vary, but sometimes you'll find the brigade here as in my first playthrough, and sometimes he'll be there later. This time I'm going to try using these reinforcements, or see if they have time to get to these guys going. Yeah, he's moving into the fort now, and but I'm still just gonna try to overwhelm him and hold up these brigades here coming in. See if I can take out the cannons. I charge the cannons before that hurts. Come on, get to it. Just need to get to the battery before it's too late here. Charge this guy now. first brigade here didn't really make it on. Okay, so then we have the Union brigade on the run. Just okay, that's the end of the cavalry, unfortunately. Need to keep delaying these guys here, otherwise it will be a bit difficult later to get this guy into the fort. Luckily we have the reinforcements coming up here now. Let's keep delaying them. Now we have a position here secured. Just need to take out the cannon in the rear. Siegfried here will just come to his own and be able to take out the battery. It's a bit annoying having fire from both sides here, but it should be okay. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to see if Siegfried can perform his duties. I'm not sure that these reinforcements will make it here. We just need to take out this battery, which I'm going to do here. It's my skirmishes as well, try to get as much pressure on as possible. It's a bit difficult to overrun this position, but hopefully the skirmishers and the brigade can do it on their own. So the cannons should be almost gone there. Now, come on, just there we go. Okay then. So next phase. Here we get the 3 brigades that we were fighting with before, and some cannons to support the fort. What changed in this patch is these guys are now rested, so that's a good thing. They've been sitting in the fort for a while apparently. And we need to disable the ironclads here first. I'm gonna target them because otherwise they might switch targets once the reinforcements come up. What I find really important here is actually to follow the advice given. I just barely skipped over it, but in the beginning of this phase you get the advice to hold this ridge as opposed to this ridge here to delay the enemy from coming in, because as you can see here they have almost twice our number. So you can delay them, and I want to place Siegfried here in support. Actually, I'm going to combine division and make a larger brigade to hold down the fort. That can be useful. And then what's just needed to do is hold out until the reinforcements come in, and then you can hit them in the rear. Just get them delayed as much as possible. Skirmishers charging. So not much damage is done in skirmisher fights, but just need to hold them off. And once these guys start engaging, I'm going to do a sort of a fight and retreat. I outrange their brigade so I can hold them up for longer. And these ironclads, they look a bit funny on the water here, but they're dying. They'll sink soon, hopefully. which will free up the cannons to shoot this way, of course, instead, which is a much better way. Yeah, it hesitates a little bit from attacking, but if you don't have the skirmisher line, go straight for the fort and charge it. Just be aware also that if you combine division while they're fortified, for now they will leave the fortifications. Maybe it's a bug that will be fixed at some point. So I have a 1200 man brigade here now, which is a more comfortable and safe brigade to have. Okay, this guy's thinking now. I haven't actually seen what it looks like before. Follow through on the animation here. It should say it disappears now. It's not there. It's the battle progresses. Still steaming. Okay, there we go. Nope. And, okay, so Union is charging here. Skirmishers already do sort of a retreating pattern, I guess, of fighting. But it's been suggested on the forums that they have a way to shut it off, just like Total War does, which I think will be useful, so they can be used as a target line. And this is looking bugged because I remember them thinking target this guy directly. What this also does is it leaves us an option of having the brigades or the skirmishers on the flanks here to make sure that they can't just rush up. If they do charge, we can still shoot at them. But just delaying tactics here. You can see that they add a lot of men actually in the counterattack 5 brigades here against our 3. And the reinforcements are now starting to come in. Gonna move them up here just to support the flank and then roll it up if I can. We can recombine these into the brigades. Okay, that also makes... Nope, he's still in there. It's only if you combine division apparently that they leave the fortification. There we go. Some supplies. Unfortunately, the cavalry won't be coming back since I lost it in the first phase. Almost managed to take care of the gunboats now, so I can focus my fire this way instead. The AI is hesitating, not sure what it's doing, but it's maybe just moving into position to charge. Wave. 2 brigades charging. Almost had the reinforcements up here. You can see now Bernie's skirmishers. It's nice to have on the flanks for the morale damage will hopefully cost them a minute. Bernie to hold out. It's doing okay for now. These lots of conditions, which is important for melee fighting. Keep moving up here. So now we have about equal numbers of men. Yeah, you can see here the usefulness of Bernie on the flanks here. Quite a few kills. Now the scenario should be pretty much safe. We just need to drive the Union away from the fort. So really just hitting their flanks hard here. These guys can go back to their brigade. Take out this guy. And I'm sure I've seen these guys sink where they were gone from the map. So I'll report that that's a bug in the form. There we go with the other one. Still steaming away. So this mission can be a bit difficult if you delay too much getting into the fort. If you don't delay the brigades coming in, there's reinforcements over here at the beginning of the phase. If you don't manage to take out the skirmishers initially here as well. So hopefully this video can prove can show some sort of guides to it, some ways to handle all the difficulties of it. Because if you do that, you don't lose that many men. We lost 7.8% of the men, which is not that many. Yeah, we lost a lot more. And yeah, I'm just gonna hold out for now, I think. Not actually gonna counter-attack. Gonna use these brigades here. And just to kill a bit more men. Hopefully I can get some supply off it, which would be nice. This guy is in good cover now, and I don't really have a way of getting on the flanks, because if I move out here, yeah, I still has an opportunity to charge back. There's no reason to give away a free opportunity. Guys are doing okay on supplies. I've experienced sometimes they start running a bit low. They haven't been firing that much. And then just a little speed. This last bit here is not terribly interesting to watch. So I don't think much will happen in the end. Yeah, I just didn't have the numbers to overcome the fort. I am paying attention to this flank here, as Grant can move up and actually flank Canfield field here pretty easily. He might not do it. Yeah, it does evaluate if it has a chance to succeed at what it's doing. And if it thinks it doesn't, it will not attack. I think that's what we're seeing here. Okay, there we go. See, now Grant saw an opportunity here. Fallback has a really long, I don't know if you call it range, but they fall back quite a different ways. You can see if I press F, and Canfield will fall back, keep falling back over. That's a lot, like all the way over here. So I usually click space to cancel it when I want, or when the brigade has arrived at the position I want it to. And I'm hoping the developers will reduce the fallback distance. So it seems very, very far now. Yeah, it can cause you some trouble because the brigades will maybe fall off hills, fall back completely from good positions, or you just wanted them to fall back just a little bit anyway. So keep an eye on your brigades. And the AI has actually rallied for one last attack. Normal speed, just so I can check on what's going on. And I've been encouraged to include my army organization, so I'm going to do that for every battle I play. In the end of it, I'm going to go to the army management screen and show my choices and sort of explain what I do. If you want, you can skip that part if you feel like you're experienced enough to make your own decisions. I'll include that in my videos from now on. Not many AI troops left on the field at all. Cannons have taken care of some of them, and of course the Preston here is doing a good job being the largest brigade on the field, super brigade here. Lots of damage actually. This landscape. Lots of dead Union guys out here because there's so lot of my Confederate. What might be more interesting in this campaign as we get to the later battles is I'll be attacking or defending the Union. I realize the Union campaign is mostly a long defensive maneuver until you get to Antietam. Yeah, so you can explain more strategy as well when defending or when attacking. But when you're defending, you're mostly just reacting to the enemy's moves, and of course, while you can do some nice research and everything, it's mostly about reacting to them. Anyway, the battle is over, and I lost just a few men to the AIS 3300. Has some wounded officers, but I don't think they're ones from my army. Captured a few weapons. Okay, let's go to the army screen here. The campaign with some men. I am gonna place my career point in army organization because I want to make sure I can have 5 once I get to
Yes, sir.
once I get to Shiloh. So that's what I'll do. And to have 2,600 men. The next battle I choose is Newport News, so I want to make sure I beef up my brigades here. I can't afford to replenish with veterans. It's a bit too expensive. So I'm gonna replenish this guy with rookies first, and then see how many I can afford to place into Seafield of my veterans here. I'm gonna create another brigade. I actually have some brigadier generals.
Yes, sir!
I want to replace myself actually as corps commander because then I can choose the experience bonus here, which I like more than the speed one. And then I can put myself in charge of secret here, and I can. Well, that was some other general, another brigadier general. And I can Colonel Robert Williams, and make him 1,500 men strong. With Springfield rifles here. It should be okay. I have 400 men left. I'm gonna give a few here to pick here. Don't remember always. These are the same actually. No, okay, they're not. I'm gonna go with the ammo one. It's always good for cannons to have more ammo, and I can get some upgrades for free. So I'm gonna have 6 cannons in there, and I'm gonna spend the rest on veterans here. If I can't quite afford it. Let's see if I have some. I'm not gonna use these farmers. I'm gonna sell those. The hunters, nope. And these rifles can go as well. So that gives me a bit of extra money to buy not all veterans here. There we go. Almost all of my men put to good use now. So that's the end of the first battle. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.